The Icy Frozen Waterfall. Hello, dear children. I'm Aakriti, Queen of Words. It's time for story now. So let's open the storybook and start with the story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful hill station named Hilltop. A group of students went there for a picnic on a Saturday. The winter had just started and it was snowing. The town was covered with snow, as if it had put on a white blanket. The children wore thick jackets, boots, gloves, caps, and mufflers. They all reached a famous tourist place called the Frozen Waterfall. The Frozen Waterfall was a waterfall which used to freeze every winter. It looked beautiful, and during the day, when the weather cleared out and the sun rays reflected on it, it seemed as if the tourists had entered another world completely. It was just mesmerizing. The students stood on the railing of the sightseeing point and just looked at the waterfall, munching onto chips while their teachers clicked their photographs. It was a lovely day, which the children were looking forward to from so many weeks. The whole atmosphere was filled with people talking, birds chirping, and the sounds of the clicks of the cameras. There was a small wooden bridge which was joining the sightseeing point to the common area of the tourist place. That is, you could come up to the sightseeing point to have a closer look at the frozen waterfall through this bridge and then return back to the common area which had various shops, food courts, parking area, and a taxi booking center. While the children were on the sightseeing point, along with some other tourists, suddenly a snowstorm came. The snow was continuously falling, wind was blowing hard, and the visibility became low. Before anyone could understand what had happened, the wooden bridge, which was too covered with snow, broke due to the force of the snowfall. And there, the children and the other tourists were stuck there on the sightseeing point with a broken bridge behind them. They all waited there for half an hour, wondering what would happen next. They had to come to the other side at any cost, and crossing the bridge was the only way to do that. Without wasting any time, all the children started to discuss as to what could be done to solve this unseen problem. Their teachers told them that nothing was impossible if they would work in a team and commit to find a solution to cross that bridge. That day was the test of their teamwork and the level of their adjustment with each other. They all started to wonder as to what would they do while the other tourists who were stranded with them joined in. The frozen waterfall would become a witness of the magic of what teamwork can do that day. One of the children saw that a tree had fallen nearby due to the snowstorm. Now, they all agreed to the idea that they would all push the fallen tree on the bridge, cover the broken area with it, and then cross the bridge walking on the fallen tree placed there. But as you know, pushing a tree is not a child's game. It requires serious work. The people on the other side started to cheer for them and motivating them. A few of them started to make videos and take photos of what was going to be a unique adventure in the history of Hilltop. On this side, the children and other tourists started to push the tree in the direction of the bridge. They had to be really careful as they could slip on the snow. But as the saying goes, where there is a will, there is a way. They sang the song, We Can Do It, at all steps. The elder people were helping the children, while the children were listening to the instructions of the elders. It was an example of how adjusting with one another can help, even if it may be a stranger on the other side. They slowly managed to push the fallen tree and carefully placed it on the broken part of the bridge. It was getting dark and they needed to hurry. The sound of clapping and cheering could be heard from the other end. All the children and the other tourists crossed the bridge one at a time, while the frozen waterfall seemed to smile at them. When they all crossed the bridge and reached the other end, the authorities closed the tourist spot till the further repairs were done and the weather cleared out. On the other hand, the children returned to their school and rest of the tourists returned to their destinations. The best thing was that this whole adventure was captured in the cameras and was the talk of the town for the next coming days. All the schools used this story as an example of how teamwork and adjustment with others can make even impossible things possible. As the saying goes, even impossible says, I am possible. And what next? Well, all the people of Hilltop planted a seed in their home gardens as a way to appreciate this teamwork. And these seeds gradually grew up into beautiful plants, leaving behind a sign of an adventure that changed many lives. This beautiful story ended with an important lesson which we should all learn and follow. That is, where there is a will, there is a way. Even impossible says, I'm possible. We should be open to teamwork because it teaches us so many wonderful things. We should look at the other person's strengths and learn from them. And teamwork improves our communication and interpersonal skills. So, dear children, make sure that you don't run away from working in a team because it will teach you a lot of wonderful things. And also, make sure that you respect the differences between various individuals. Bye, dear children. I'll catch you up with the next story. Till then, take care and have a good time. Bye.